Now, we all know Huddah is one of those girls or one of those ladies. Let's not call her a girl, she's a lady. One of those ladies who has caused so much controversy with regard to not just her life and her lifestyle, but with regard to the way she thinks. She's a very interesting person when it comes to her thought process. And this particular time, she's giving us her thought process with regard to her being a mother, okay? So according to the story online, this is what she posted and said. And obviously, there was an Ask Me a Question put up on her socials. And the question was, do you fear getting menopause before you give birth? That was the question that a fan asked her. And her response was, I don't think the only purpose of a woman on earth is to give birth. So that doesn't bother me. Never ever thought of it. There's too many homeless children that have no mothers or parents. So you could still be a mother to them. Being a mother is nurture stroke bringing them up. You can nurture a plant. You can nurture a dog. So in general, what are we saying? According to Huddah Monroe, it doesn't matter what capacity you take up as a nurturer. You could be a dog mom, you could be a cat mom, you could be a plant mom, or you could do the diligent thing, which is to adopt a child who is clearly in need of family. However, you don't have to sire your own children in order for them to be labeled as your own and in order for you to fulfill your dreams as a mother. And I completely agree. In this particular case, I actually completely agree with her because why? We've seen many issues when it comes to motherhood, yeah? You either have issues, you have some complications with your body, such that you cannot have your own children. But people take that your own children to a whole new length because a child that is your own is a child that you have raised. It doesn't have to be a child that you've given birth to. Of course, we're happy when it's your own if the gods, if your ancestors, if the world conspires and gives you a child, absolutely love that child to the best ability that you can. But if you cannot be able to sire your own children, either because of your complications or complications with your man's, then it's okay to adopt. There's so many kids that are in children's homes. I remember I fell in love with a kid, a really young boy. His name was Timothy. I really fell in love with this kid and I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this child. I'm going to adopt them. I was what? I was 21. Of course, legally, I'm not allowed to do that because it had not gotten to the age where I was allowed to do it. But still, you can give love to so many things and so many people who don't necessarily come from your own loin. But that's my 2 cents. What do you think, Turi?
I think, there's so many children that need love in the world.
Thank you.
And just take in a child and bless him with a house, a family, everything that a child would need would be very special. You don't necessarily have to have given birth to this child.
Yep.
And I do understand actually the need to have your own child, something about having a legacy. Who am I leaving my everything to? How will my family name continue? My father brought me into this world. Why can't I also bring, another person into this? Just a continuation of your family legacy. I understand that. But at the same time, it doesn't always work out like that. Accidents happen, injuries happen, and a person is unable to have a child. Sometimes it's just biology, things happen to your body, or maybe you started trying too late, or IVF is too expensive and you can't. If you have the capacity to take in a child who needs a home, who needs love, please do, because they need it out there. And this love, this overwhelming love that you have for children, just give it to another kid out there.
100%, I agree. And my biggest concern as well is just the legal age. I think that you have to be like, if you're single for a woman, you have to be 40 years old in order for you to adopt a child. Why? Why can't I adopt children when I'm in the ability, in the capability of my youth to take children in? At least governments need to change. Government.